Hello and Namaste everyone, you're watching Smarted Tech Fizz and I am Anjali with a new video related to the MongoDB. So today we will talk about the one of the most important topic in our MongoDB is the lookup. What is lookup? How we can perform this operation? How it is useful for us? And what are the other things we can do with the lookup? We will see in this video. So let's get started. So as I said, I will talk about the lookup, that is the aggregation operation. Why I am using the aggregation, that will help you to know that when you are going to perform a operation like using multiple things, So as I said, I will talk about today about the lookup operation. What is the lookup operation? If you work already on a SQL or on a MySQL or in a Oracle database, you may be aware of the joins operation, left join, right join, full join, inner join. There are multiple joins available on these relational database, but in case of MongoDB, which is a non-relational database, there is no such joins. So we have a lookup operations. What we have as a lookup? We have a local database, that is a database on which we want to perform any operation, and we have a secondary database. Secondary, I mean to say, that is a different database from which, that is a foreign database from which we want to take a lookup, from which we want to use the join operations. Fine. So we will use the lookup operation with the aggregate function. Okay, so how we will perform the lookup and how we can take out the all the fields or some single fields from the multiple tables, so multiple collections. So how we can do that, we will see it. Okay, so let's get started. So as I said, in the relational database we have a join operations, but we have a lookup in this MongoDB database. We have a syntax with $lookup. We have to use firstly as a $lookup. In the joins we use the inner join or left join or right join, we have to use that. In the same case, we have to use here is $lookup, and the $lookup we have to provide 4 fields, not necessarily four fields, but in but as we have to start it, we will start with the 4 fields. We will start with the basic of the $lookup operation, but in the next few videos we will see what are the other formats of the lookup operations. So as a basic, we have to do with the 4 fields, that is the from, local field, foreign field, and as. From means which is the foreign table you have to use in the MongoDB language, which is the foreign collection you have to join the particular collection on which you are working right now. So here we have a 2 collection. Firstly is the local collection, that is the collection on which you are working, and the second one is the foreign collection on to using which collection you want to get particular data. Okay, this is the from, that is a foreign collection, that is the secondary collection. Okay, this is the local field. As I have said that we have a local collection, so we will be using the local field. Field means using which field in a current collection you want to get the data from the other collection. Okay, this is the local field. This is a foreign field. Foreign field means field of the other collection, that is the secondary collection using which you can join these 2 collections and get the data. Next is as. As is what is the particular name you want to give to that particular data you are going to fetch using these 2 fields of the 2 different collections. Okay, I hope this all the meaning of these 4 particular fields you get to know that what are they mean and how we are going to use it. So these are the description given here. You can even go through that. It is nothing different from what I said here, but you can go through this as it has a null, and there are number of things that is mentioned here. You can go through this. Okay, so as I said, we have a different type of lookup operation, that is perform a single equality with the lookup, use lookup within array, use lookup with a merge object. We will see merge object later. I will show you the an array and the equality join with the lookup. Okay, so let's see how we can going to use it. I hope this will help you to understand with using a particular collection, and it will help you a lot, trust me. Okay, so I have a, let's say, 1 and 2's collection. This is my local collection, this will be my the local collection, and this will be my the secondary collection, that is a foreign collection. Okay, so this will be the local collection. Here what I mean the local collection, that means a collection using most of the data I will get from this, but I have a particular foreign key. As you know that in the relation database we have the foreign keys as well. So in the user collection, that is a colon, that is the main master collection I have, and I have a single field using which I will join the other collection, that is the secondary collection. Let me just show you by example. So this is a one particular data here. So you can see that we have a number of fields, and I have another collection, that is a role, and here I have this particular things here. Okay, I hope you got that. This is a master, this is a primary key. I have a $_ ID as well, but I am using the I'm using the role ID. Okay, in the user collection you will see that here I have a role ID too. What if I want to get a user with its role preference as well? I have a role ID, I have a role collection, and in the role collection I have a role name and the particular sites which are allowed to use by this particular role. So in that case, how can I be able to get the data? In the SQL, in the relational database, we used to get these data using the joins, using the inner joins or left join or right join. So but here we will be using the $lookup. So that will be my local field. Local field means the local field on which I want to get the data. This will be my root collection, this will be my the foreign collection. Okay, so let's start with how we can do that. So db.get user name, that is a collection name you have to provide. You can even provide like this. Okay, and then we have to use the aggregate. Fine, and in the aggregate what we have to use? We have to use the $lookup. Then we have to use the arrays. Why we have to use the arrays? Because in aggregate operation we can use the operation in a pipeline format. What is the pipeline format? That use this lookup here, then you can use the project, you can use the $match, you can even produce multiple of operation on a single line of output. That is a pipeline format. So that is why we have to use the in array format and in a aggregate operation. Okay, next we have to use the $lookup. So start with the braces, curly braces, then use the $lookup. Okay, so now I have mentioned the from, local field, foreign field, and as. So from, we have a from as this collection. This is the secondary collection we have to use. So this is the secondary collection. And local field means field of a local collection on which we want to perform a lookup. So we have a local field as the role ID. Then the foreign field we have is role ID here as well. It doesn't mean that we must have a same name in two different collection. It doesn't mean like that. You even have a different name with a different name in a particular collection as well. Okay, but it should have a data, or if it not having a data with the same value, then it will give you the output as a null. Okay, so it will not perform any operation on it. So we have a role ID here as well. So perform the foreign field is here. As I want to provide like role data. Fine. Now let's see if it worked or not. So let me, so you can see that we have a role data. As I said, I want to take the data as a role data, but you can see that it is having a lots of data because it performs the operation with this and it provides all the data that is present in this particular collection, this particular data. Okay, so but I want to just minimize the data. So how you will use that? For minimizing the data, we perform the project operation. So you can use the different operation with comma and then again use the curly braces. So here I have used the dollar project. This is what I meant for the pipeline format. That is, the output of this will go into this operation of the dollar project. Now what I want to use the data is, I want to show the username that is of the root collection, that is the local collection. So that means I don't have to provide any collection name here, so that it will be able to know already that okay, this is written is like this. That means it will be of the particular local collection. Okay, so next I want to show the user ID, so that's why I have mentioned it like this. Then I want to show the email, so I have to use the one here means the what you want to show. Okay, let's say you want to show all the data irrespective of the password. So you have to use 0. Fine. In that case, you have to use the 0. 0 means only the Mongo have to hide this detail and show the all other data. Let's like this. Okay, now you can see that no password has been shown. But if instead of 0 you will use the 1, that means you have to project these particular fields only. Okay, so I have to show the username, user ID, email, and here I want to show the data from the role data is the role ID and the name only. So that's why I have mentioned it here is role data and the name. Role data and the role ID. Role data means role data dot role ID means the collection is this. Collection means date field is this. So we have to use role data dot role ID, role data dot name. So now let's run this. Now you can see that it is only showing the few particular fields. So in that case you can use the dollar lookup and dollar project as well. I have shown you the dollar project. So this is how you can perform the dollar lookup between these two collection. We can even perform the dollar lookup in the array fields. What I mean by the array fields, just like this. This is the user collection and you can see that is the client's ID and we have the data in a array format. So if I want to perform the lookup operation in the array format, how we can do that? We can perform this operation in the next video. As I can see that the video is gone long and it will trouble you to see that long video. So I will show you the next video and you can go and check it out and will upload it soon. So till then, I think you are aware of how you can use the dollar lookup and how you can project the particular fields from the result you have got from this operation. So if you have any doubt, you can mail me at smartytechfizz@gmail.com. I'm again repeating, smartytechfizz@gmail.com. You can even comment it below for any doubt you may have occurred while performing your project, while performing any operations on the Mongo or any other any tech related things you perform. You can mail me out. You do not care about what I have taught and what are the particular topics I have taught. You can mail me at anything regarding the tech. Okay, so if you liked it, then go through the video. If you don't, just share me the feedback as well. So stay tuned with us and take care. Bye bye. Thank you.